Howdy there. Well, last night I watched the Blu-ray edition of Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. A great film. I've got to give it an 8. It is written, produced, directed, animated by Hayao Miyazaki, the great Hayao Miyazaki. My taste, he is the greatest living filmmaker. I cannot help but call him that. Scorsese gives him a run for his money, but I think Hayao's got him. Nausicaa, I think this is the third viewing of the film for me. I saw it for the first time a while back, but here in California, and watched it pretty much back to back, I think. And so this is my third viewing. Basically, I got it because it's on Blu-ray. It's the first film, besides Ponyo, which was released in the Blu-ray age, of Miyazaki's to be released. It's also his first, it's his second feature-length film, after The Castle of Cagliostro. It's his first feature-length film for his own production house, Ghibli Studios. So they have started at the beginning with Nausicaa, releasing them on Blu-ray, which means we're about to get a tremendous string of, you know, cinema-altering cinema. I actually think Nausicaa is one of my least favorite Miyazaki films. I mean, it is his first original feature, and all of his themes are there. I mean, already he's established himself as a as the artist he will go on to become. You know, strong female characters. You know, nature versus man, you know, pollution. I think this is maybe the only Miyazaki film not to feature a pig. So I think that's the only thing missing from an immature Miyazaki film, is some obsession with swine. Pretty good voice cast. Disney always handles Miyazaki's films with the utmost care, which is expected, I think. Let's see, Alison Lohman, Patrick Stewart, Uma Thurman, Shia LaBeouf, Mark Hamill, Tress MacNeille. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's many more, but that's what I'm remembering. I think, again, this is one of my least, it's still an 8, but still one of my least favorite Miyazaki films, because I love all of his films. But some of them, like, are children to me. So this is lesser Miyazaki, if I might sound pretentious. I find that his animation will evolve, his drawings will evolve. Here he spends a lot of time. This is a 2-hour film, and it is an epic tale, and it is corner to corner, and every minute just streaming imagination, just access to one of the most imaginative minds of current history. He spends a lot of time here in dialogue, telling us how the characters feel. They speak out loud what they're feeling. And I find that in later Miyazaki films, you can just look at the character and know how they're feeling. And they spend less time, if no time at all, describing what they're feeling. Instead, it's right there on their face and in their body language, though it's, you know, pencil on paper. And so I think his animation, his drawings will evolve to express what they're feeling. Therefore, his writing will become more focused, more subtle, and I think just better, you know, leaving more to the imagination and letting the animation do its thing. But still, it's very good. It's gorgeous. Again, it's imagination, and it's totally fleshed out. And sometimes I feel that it is a tad long. It's 2 hours. My mind definitely started to wander a little bit. There's lots of stillness in this film. You know, looking at landscapes, appreciating gorgeous animation. So the mind can start to wander. I honestly got up and did a little stuff in my room, picking up my room, straightening things out while the film was going on. So I wasn't like, you know, it didn't have my rapt attention. Where some Miyazaki films, you just, as soon as you see the first frame, you just have to stare until the last frame is over. Again, I think it's really good. It's gorgeous. As you see, the bedrock for which all Miyazaki films are based or built on. Really, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm just sitting here talking about a movie I love. Slight problems with pacing, but still, it is an epic story involving like 3 cultures of people warring with themselves and against nature. So it is an epic story, and it does need time to tell. I think for some reason this may have started out as a manga, a Japanese comic book, I think, graphic novel. So it needs that time to tell it, and it's slightly immature with the writing, but well, I was wanting to say, oh, the ending, the animation is outstanding. I think, I mean, I saw a lot of Avatar in this film. I haven't seen it since watching Avatar, and I was like, wow, I think James Cameron may have watched this once or twice while prepping Avatar at some stage. At least that's what I think. The ending is trippy, and just, again, dazzling animation with this giant creature that comes to life, and is quite hideous. And I think the look of that creature influenced. Well, that's what's so interesting is I didn't grow up with these films. This was released in 1984, and I didn't see it until probably 2003. So I always, the great cinema what if for me is, what if I had access to Hayao Miyazaki when ideally I should have had access to him? I wonder, would my love be greater, less? I don't know. It's just something I think about. I wandered off track there. There was some type of point I wanted to make about, it has a very abrupt ending, which is fine. I don't know what I was going to say, but it's a good movie. I mean, it's a really good movie. If you're a Miyazaki fan and have never seen it, you must see it. If you're a fan of animation, this is a must-see. All of Miyazaki's work is a must-see. If you're a fan of movies in general, it's a must-see. It's Miyazaki, so it is a must. So that is Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. It's a solid 8, and I look forward to many more Miyazaki Blu-rays. Thank you.